Liam, thanks for joining us. Brilliant performance and result against Croydon last time out. What was the reaction like in the dressing room?
Positive, I think. I think, to be fair, coming off the pitch, it's a bit strange, obviously. A bit of a strange feeling knowing that Hastings and Erith both won, but kind of an interesting turn of events with Sheppey now being pulled into it. So I think it's very much job done. Obviously, people are happy, but at the end of the day, it's another game. We know kind of the assignment. We have to win at least another game to kind of secure anything. So yeah, nothing's really changed really. It's a bit of a strange feeling, but obviously a positive one, and we're in a good bit of momentum at the moment. So all good.
Yeah, definitely. And looking ahead to Saturday, it's another big home game against a side pushing for the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling going into this one?
Another tough test. I think very similar approach to what we've just had with Croydon. All to play for, just go for it. I think there's nothing to lose, but everything to gain. So yeah, it's very much same principle. We're in like I just alluded to, we're in kind of good momentum, good form at the moment. So yeah, leave it all out there basically.
Yeah, and like you said, it's a must-win because only a win will guarantee that we have a chance of survival going into the last game. How does that sort of change the outlook?
I don't think it really changes the outlook, to be fair. I think we've been in a similar position probably for the last 2 or 3 months realistically, probably even longer than that. But I think it's business as usual. We're just like we graft away, and I think now we're just kind of timing it to perfection in a weird way where it's coming to the end of the season. We obviously don't want to be in this position at all, but we're just hoping that momentum at the moment just sees us through, and kind of you see the boys' spirits at training and stuff like that. It's all to play for. It's the first time at the level for a lot of the boys, and including myself properly. So it's a bit of a strange one, like I said, but all good.
Yeah, and like you said, the momentum's really been building. Home form's been excellent recently. There must be quite a lot of confidence, despite the position of where we are in the squad. There must be good confidence.
No, for sure. The Beacon's a weird one. Like playing at home's like definitely you just have a different feeling going into it. I'm not trying to sound cliche where it's all about the home form, etc. But no, you definitely get a different feel, a different buzz. Kind of, I think we make the pitch a lot more compact than maybe it is. Obviously, you do have home fans, and we've had a lot of noise recently from kind of more support coming through the gate. So it's all. I think all that just feeds into kind of one feeling that we always give ourselves more of a chance, no matter who we play. So I think that's the reason why.
Yeah, and a big part of the form recently has been the partnership developing between you and Jack Troke over the last few months. Yeah. How have you found that, and how much are you enjoying playing together?
Yeah, I can't say I've ever played up front with Trokey, but I love Trokey, to be fair. I've known him for probably 8-9 years, maybe less than that, maybe slightly more. But I think we both know our limits in terms of players in the nicest way possible to us both. I think we're both runners. We both kind of work as hard as possible, try and win the flick-ons, get around each other. So I think them kind of our 2 natural ways of playing are just complementing each other at the moment perfectly, and kind of getting us higher up the pitch. And I think where we've had a relationship, knowing each other for such a long time and understanding each other's strengths and weaknesses, I think that may be something to do with why it's just clicking at the moment.
Yeah, and on a personal note, you must be really pleased with your own performances individually. Been in great form.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's nice. It's a nice feeling because it's been a bit of a stop-start season, I think, for myself personally. Because after not missing a game at all in the last kind of couple of seasons, and touchwood being kind of pretty free of injuries over my years of playing, I think this year getting the hamstring injury, being out for 3-4 months nearly, it's just been hard to get going after that, and then kind of another couple of frustrating niggles in between then. So it's nice to just kind of re-cement myself in the team and just get that run of games under my belt, which I've felt like I've needed. And it's just coming, and I just feel personally on that, it's just been a good feeling to be back in amongst it.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And going into this one against Sittingbourne, it's a huge game with a lot riding on it for both sides. What are you expecting from the match from the opposition?
I think they've got a lot to play for. I think they lost on Saturday, to be fair, so they're not guaranteed playoffs at all. They kind of have to win at least a game similar to us, at least one of their last 2 games. But like I said, that's not something for us to worry about. I don't think there's any point of us thinking about what they're going to do. I think it's got to be all about us. Similar approach, the hard work, the togetherness. That's going to be ultimately what sees us through with any success we get. So, it's all about us, I think, really, is the key message.
Yeah, and finally, it's the last home game of the season at the Beacon. Like you said, home form has been really good, and the support's been brilliant. How important could the fans be, and what would your message be to them?
I'm not sure there's a message. Just keep kind of turning up and egging us on. Because to be fair, when we score goals, something I haven't experienced from like many years playing at Hassocks is the noise that's kind of been generated recently from when we've scored goal. I watched my goal back quite a few times from Saturday. Not the prettiest of goals, but no, I think the noise that is generated at the moment, whether it's the kind of youngsters behind the goal or even the guys shouting down the side and stuff after a few too many beers, but it's really good, and it adds to that buzz, adds to that feeling. You know, you've got 90% of the crowd kind of on your side, egging you on, so it kind of just feeds into the same kind of narrative I've alluded to. So.
Yeah.